What is going on, YouTube? I'm here just to do a quick review on the Headachesound Omni. Pretty much just gonna do a little rundown on how I run it and how I've been running it with DVS. I've been using, of course, typical Serato 7-inch. I have the blue vinyl. I don't really like the blue one, but it was the only option they had. And I only bought the DVS, the Serato DVS, because I bought this turntable, which is specifically made for DVS and Serato, which is what the hype is about, right? So let's go ahead and turn this bad boy on. We already have it set to DVS mode. We have it connected to my old busted iPhone with a broken old screen on it. The bottom half is only one that works well, and the upper half is kind of have to touch and go with it. So let's go ahead and load up a track, just so you know that, I will go ahead and say that most of these I converted to DVS. I just recorded them through Ableton with the actual vinyl, and I've been just using them through Serato because a lot of these vinyls are getting a little harder to find nowadays, and I'm not at all a DJ, and I do not at all know how to properly maintain vinyl. I'm not a dummy, but I know that sometimes I may be using these bad boys a little too rougher than I should. I'm gonna wait on that actually. All right, so we have that set up. Let's go ahead and drop us in a beat, so we can go ahead and now I am pretty much recording. I'm running my Headachesound Omni through the right invader, and that is running through to a Scarlett USB solo interface for my MacBook, and I'm running that to Ableton, and that's how I'm recording, and that's how I record. It sounds like a headache, but it's actually not. You just record this into the mixer and this into your computer. Given that you have the right equipment, which I did because I'm just a musician prior to this. So we got our beat going, we got our samples in there. Let's go ahead and get out of that section. Let's go ahead and put this. There it goes. Oh, so we got the wrong setting now, so let's go ahead and turn that off. Crossfade is working correctly as it should. So, man, Serato, it works fine. What I just learned though, because I fucking took the time and read the instructions on the actual app. So let's go ahead, if we go down here, this is on DVS mode. So right now this turntable is turned on into DVS. There's a switch on the back where the instructions say to have the unit off and on, and turn it on the switch so you can go from regular and DVS. So right now it's in DVS mode, hence me using Serato. So if you go to the actual app, sorry you can't see it through my broken screen and everything, but if you go on the app itself and you have it on your iPhone, you press shift, you go to true. Now you have that true list, which is through, so you go ahead and put the Serato away. And now, let's bust out the regular vinyl. What? Unit is still on, I have not switched it. The switch is still on in DVS mode. Let's go ahead and put it on. There's one thing though, I'm using the onboard effects on here, which is reverb and delay, reverb or actually I just have the reverb on, the delay, the echo, the delay is not on right now. And so I noticed that while using these onboard effects, if I use the effects from my Ableton and I run them through my turntable and I add the effects after all that, I can use the crossfader, and the effects, they continue through the crossfader. They don't cut out when I cut the crossfader, if that makes sense. Here, let me go ahead and show you an example right here.
Like that.
You can hear the obvious echo. And then when I cut with it, with the internal fader, with the Omni fader, once I cut off the fader, it still gets that reverb. Whereas if I do it with this one, it like cuts everything off, even the effect from there. Not really a problem because I typically use the effects from my Ableton anyway. So let's go ahead and put this. I have to play with my screen literally to make this work. That's how hilarious the situation is. But hey, you get by with what you do. So I turned off the effects on the onboard effects.
What? Like that.
And then I'm gonna go ahead and turn on the effects from Ableton. So you hear the beat just automatically got some reverb going. So yeah, actually just the main point of this was to show you how you can, and I'm still on the DVS mode, so let's go ahead and bust that back out. Let's go ahead and put this away. Bust out the Serato again. Now all you gotta do is go to Shift and hit that 3 button. And when you hit that button, let's go ahead and load up a different track now. Let's start up that one. And because I have my settings already all set up to
like what? Like what? Yeah. Nigga alert. Damn, son.
So yeah, I just wanted to do a quick little video of just this, how I found the possibilities you can do with this app. Back to the whole onboard effects. If you've been using this longer than I just got mine a month ago, and I've just connected it to the right and fader because I like the portablism and everything and how it goes. If you are able to use the onboard effects and have it not cut out when you're using this fader, please let me know, because I'm in love with my fader, and it sucks that I constricted to using it. It's like I will and I do it, but because of this, I just mainly stick to my Ableton effects when it'd be cool to be able to use them off of there itself. Other than that, yeah, I don't know, maybe everybody already discovered this and I'm late to the game, but yeah, you can totally use both. I'm on DVS mode. I have not turned off the unit, and I've been on DVS mode this whole time, hence since I've been using the Serato. So yeah.